Chapter 8. Can you believe this crowd? Lizzie asked Maria. It was Saturday afternoon, the day before Halloween, and the costume contest in the parking lot of Karen Paws was in full swing. It was happy chaos as the shelter employees and volunteers scooped up the dogs around. Each one looked better, either funnier or cuter than the last. Lizzie could hardly believe that her idea had come to life so perfectly. We are definitely going to get some of these dogs adopted today. I agree, said someone from behind them. Lizzie looked around to see Miss Dobbins in vampire fangs and blanking. I can't die because you girls enough for all that you did to pull this together, she said. I think this contest is going to have an annual event. It's not just the dogs that need adoption here. Lots of people came here with their own dogs. Some of them rescues they got from this shelter, and they're having a fantastic time. I can't do a Transylvanian accent. I'm sorry. I tried. I even talked to one couple who came with about a dog. They just really like to dress up. They had fantastic costumes, like a really cool alien look for the guy and a space princess look for the lady. Maybe we need to add a prize category for the humans this year, Lizzie said. Bonus points if they dress as a dog. There's a scratchy sound as someone behind the microphone Miss Dobbins had set up in the middle raised the platform. Testing, said a familiar voice. It was Lizzie's dad. He and the fire chief were invited to be judges along with Jerry Small, the owner of Lizzie's favorite bookstore, and Mrs. Summers, who ran the hardware store. Dr. Gibson, the vet, was the fifth judge. Up on the stage, Dad tapped the microphone again. And, can you hear me? He wore an embarrassing beanie hat striped in red and yellow with a red propeller on top, baggy shorts, and an oversized I Heart Dogs t-shirt. I gotta get me that shirt. He looked like a gigantic, nerdy 8-year-old boy. Lizzie sighed and held back a chuckle. She could hardly look at him. But Maria thought the costume was great. Loud and clear, she yelled to Mr. Peterson. And what are you girls dressed up as? Miss Dobbins actually looking them up and down. I think I can guess. Dog walkers, right? I think I could do a terrible Transylvanian accent, but I could do a pretty good Southern one. Exactly, Lizzie said. She spun around, showing Miss Dobbins the back of her t-shirt. She, Maria, Daphne, and Brianna were all wearing them. They all arrived in the mail that morning, like a fantastic surprise for Mom. The sweatshirt was like Lizzie's old one, except for its color. It was dark green. And it also had the writing, need a dog walker? Call AIA Dynamic Dog Walkers. The shirt had immediately been the official uniform for AAA and solved Lizzie's problem. I bet we'll pick up some business here. The mic cracked again. Okay, people. It's time for the parade, Dad said. Chief Olsen will show you where to line up, and then you'll pass by the stand. Dr. Gibson, who wore kitty ears and had whiskers painted on her cheeks, leaned into the microphone. We got all kinds of great prizes, like a free checkup at my veterinarian's office, and gift certificates for books and hardwares. And there are lots of categories. Cutest, best dressed, funniest, most lookalike with owner. So get ready to show off those fabulous costumes. That was my Southern accent. There was a flurry of movement as people and dogs organized themselves into a line. Lizzie grinned down at Trixie as she and Maria joined the parade. You're rocking that pumpkin costume, she told the little pup. Trixie's adorable little face popped out from her puffy orange jacket. Her little twinkle-toe feet stroked from below, and her tail wagged on her end. She wore an orange and green hat at the top with a stem that looked like a pumpkin. Trixie cocked her head and sat up, holding her paws in front of her. I know.